What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. It's the playoff time. The seedings are in, and I'm going to do my piece for every series. I already did the San Jose and Los Angeles piece, but for those of you that don't like sitting through those longer pieces, I'm just going to give you a rundown of my picks for the first round series and my Cup champ picks. For the Bruins and Detroit, I got the Boston Bruins in 6 games. Tough draw with Detroit, who was 3-1 against them, and teams with speed have given the Bruins problems. Even Buffalo this year, not so much this year, but last year and in years past, they got speed and they've given the Bruins some headaches. But they'll be, I think, if Rask stands on his head, that'll negate the young talent on Detroit. I got the Columbus Blue Jackets beating the Pittsburgh Penguins in 7 games. Yep, you heard it here first. I think Bobrovsky is going to have one hell of a series. And, unless Gino can get back sooner rather than later, Pittsburgh's going to be in for it. And, they like St. Louis, they're injured at the wrong time. We'll talk about that in a second. I got the New York Rangers beating Philly in 6 games. I just like the way, Hank has played. And, I think Marty St. Louis is due to finally break out. Speaking of Martin St. Louis, I got the Tampa Bay Lightning beating Montreal in 6 games. I'll be at least one of the games here in Tampa. I will be cheering loud and proud for the Lightning because it's like rooting against the Yankees with the Habs. Sorry Montreal fans, but plus I'm leaving Tampa in a couple months in about 3 weeks for good. So I want to pull the Tampa Bay area is losing me, so at least the hockey team can do is win a series for them. Out west in the Wild West, that was the end of my rapping career right there. I got Anaheim beating Dallas in 6. I think Tyler Seguin, who is an okay playoff player. I was going to say really good, but after last year's playoff run, what am I saying? He's come up clutch before in the playoffs, but I think Anaheim will keep him and Jamie Benn. Will make it difficult for him. You don't keep guys like that off the score sheet easily, but I got them in 6 games. I got Colorado in 7. This was a tough one. I flipped a coin on this one. I want to see Minnesota win it, and I can see Minnesota winning it. I'm trying to talk myself out of Colorado. I think Charlie Coyle's gonna have a big series. I think Parise will have a big series. I think Ryan Suter will be awesome. But Patty Roy's having one hell of a season. It's actually funny. 3 years ago, Patty Roy was trying to recruit Charlie Coyle to go to. And actually, we'll talk more about that when I do my Colorado-Minnesota preview to go to the Quebec Ramparts. So, little fun fact I'm going to key you in on. We got that, and in the California series, the Battle of California, I got the Los Angeles Kings pulling it out in 7 games against the San Jose Sharks. SoCal beating NorCal. What? And the St. Louis-Chicago series, given the injuries suffered by both teams, I got Chicago in 5. And if St. Louis can get a couple of, if Milbury talked about it today, I'm quoting Mike Milbury, but if St. Louis can get 4 or 5 of their injured guys back, they can definitely win this series. But I just think they're too banged up. But Chicago's not exactly 100% healthy either when your 2 best players are hurt. But I think they'll be good to go. And it's tough to go through the range. It's tough to defend, but it's also tough to go through the reigning champ. So we'll see what happens in that series. And I got the Boston Bruins in the Stanley Cup Finals against the Anaheim Ducks, with the Bruins winning in 7 games and Tuukka Rask winning the Conn Smythe. So none of that's going to happen. All my picks will be wrong. And, that's all I got. This episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the season and beyond, the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.